Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory and honor is due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. I like to give double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone and rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. New is in his gospel abroad, lifting up the standard of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. This is a quick lesson through the spirit, man. We're really in those times. As I was checking out a couple of videos, I know brothers was going in on the account of civil war brewing up here in America. When you look at all the injustices that's being done by this tyrannical government, you have these particular corporations that has assumed the authority seat over the people's affairs, meaning the money, the withdrawal, the taxes, the health, and people are pretty much catching on to the dark narratives of Esau and how that all of it is all fraudulent at the end of the day, and people are getting really fed up with that. As you have people from the CDC, the FDA, and these WA, these particular alphabet corporations, which they're not even elected officials, but basically they're assuming the so-called sovereignty, because really America doesn't really have any, or American citizens, they don't really have sovereignty under the government, because you're under what they call what is this? This is they call it a democracy, but it's more. This is more. I would say it was more. It's more like a socialist regime, if anything. Okay, because democracy goes into people's rule, and clearly the people aren't ruling the damn thing. They're not even ruling their own affairs. Okay, they can't even dictate how many taxes they pay a year without on the IRS. So it's all folly and madness. You got this guy. I forgot this guy's name, but I believe he's like a Democrat. He sent, I believe, like 75 mil, $1 billion to the Ukraine, something like that. Salak, if the numbers are off, but he sent an exceptional amount of money over to Ukraine without the approval of the American people. I believe only 70% didn't approve of them sending American funds to help Ukraine, okay, and Israel, but yet they sent it anyway. But I thought this was a democracy, and democracy goes into people's rule, people, having particular authority over their affairs. But looking at this video here from Redacted, this one guy, he went in there to withdraw $3,000, I believe, to buy a vehicle from his friend. And the teller is telling him, like, nah, you can't take the money out, because it's all about control, okay? And they're basically coercing people into this digital system, okay? Because like we said, America is behind an 8 ball when it comes to setting up the digital infrastructures, which will be the system that will lead into MOTB. So they're conditioning people to not accept their money. So, you got cash in the bank. A lot of people are taking money out the bank because these banks are going under. Okay? We're in them times, man, and things are getting ready to be fully draconian here in a second. So I'm going to play a couple of minutes of this video, and we're going to get a couple of precepts, and that'll be that, because this man is really trying to start up a civil war. Okay? Because people, they're getting fed of it. They're getting tired of it. You're monitoring their social media. You're spying on them. You're giving particular permissions to their personal information. You're selling their information to third-party vendors, and it's just a lot of confusion going on in Babylon, and people are on the edge of all hell breaking loose because they're tired of this government. You know what I'm saying? So it's getting ready to get real grim out here real soon, especially in the time of the election. Pretty much they want this guy Biden out of here. Okay, they said Biden has caused more damage in 4 years than any other president. So you do the math on that. But I'm going to play a couple of minutes of this, because it says banks are removing cash and moving to all digital future, which we know what comes of the digital future, the MOTB. All right, so here we go.
This story, imagine walking into your local bank just to get some cash. You need some cash because, I don't know, maybe you want to, pay a babysitter, buy a car, or pay a landscaper. It's cash. You have every right to do it. It's a currency. You should be able to do this. You want to buy a car, it's your right. However, you want to get some cash out of your account, you go to the teller, you walk up to the teller, and the teller then looks at you and gives you some blank stares. I'd like to get some cash out of my account. I need a few $1,000s. And then the bank teller says, hold on a second, I'll be right back. Walks over to the bank manager, who then comes to you and says, I understand that you want to take some cash out of your account. May I ask what you plan to spend it on?
To which you say, your mama.
Your mom. Yeah, your mom. Yeah, your mama has an OnlyFans page, and I want to. Well, I don't know, whatever it is, but yeah, none of your friggin' business what I want to spend it on, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I would say. I would, my jaw would hit the floor if this happens. I'm sorry. Why is this any of your business? My money is in your bank. I'd like to take my money out of your bank. I want to spend it however I'm going to spend it. That's exactly what's happening at local banks in multiple Western countries, from Australia to the United States to Canada. Sorry, we don't have cash here. You can't take cash out because we simply don't have it. Here's just
Right, and this is why in Europe a couple of years ago they was like doing away with all the ATMs because they was trying to limit people's ability to get cash because they wanted to force everybody into this digital infrastructure. Okay, this is what it's always been about. This with all this whole thing with the 2020 ordeal, the whole thing with the retail apocalypse, with the with the CBDCs, with the Fed now. That's what it's all been about. They had a book called I believe like it was like a movie. It was called like 1984. I haven't seen the new one, but I believe like they wrote books about it in 1984. They was basically showing about a dystopian future. You know what I'm saying? Behold a Pale Horse, and you had a lot of books that was written around that time about how they was predicting a pandemic that was gonna hit the world in a part of the 21st century. Back in 2019, 2020, they was saying these things because they planned them out. But now we're here at this digital point that you ain't gonna be able to buy, sell, or trade unless you take the MOTB. And this is why that these corporations are conditioning people to be on the edge about their money because they want you to riot, they want you to get pissed off so they can detain you.
one example in Canada. This one's gone viral this week, but this is just one of many that we're seeing, where a banker refuses the customer's withdrawal who just wants some cash out of his own account. Watch this.
I can't. Wait, I don't understand. What are you talking about?
So I will either give you a bank draft, or if you're gonna get cash, I will need an invoice for the car purchase.
Why?
See, I've never heard of that. A fucking invoice, like a invoice. What do I need an invoice for? Like I ain't paying a damn bill. All right, this is not a business. I don't need to show you no invoice. Give me my fucking money out. Because you're making interest off my money anyway. And another thing too is what you have to understand. You have what they call fractional reserve banking. Okay, when they're basically when they put the money in the account, they can loan it out. Meaning they can only keep a certain amount of cash on hand. Like let's just say if you put $2,500,000 in the bank, right? And the FDIC withdrawal or the insurance limit is $250,000. So according to them, the bank went under. They don't have to pay you the $2 million back, $500,000. They could give you 10%, which is $250,000, and that'd be your money. But even then, if you put $2 million in the bank, that money is not going to be physically on hand because they don't have physically tangible assets. So what they do, they loan the money out to these corporations in these different government and different countries. And then your money is not there. So basically, they just borrowed your money out and they're getting it back with interest while you have to pay penalty on it, man, which is taxes. So it's a fraudulent system all the way around. And people are finally catching on to it because of the internet. And this is why they want to shut the internet down. You see what I'm saying? But people look at us like we're crazy and calling us conspiracy theorists when ain't nothing conspiratory about the shit. It just what it is. He's trying to, I think, buy a vehicle from his friend. And he is basically trying to say, look, I need $3,000 of my fucking money. Give me my shit out. But she's telling him, well, no, we can't do that. Wait a minute, this is my fucking money. But that show you that you're a slave in this kingdom, man. Because for one thing, you shouldn't have to you shouldn't have to hold your money in some type of bank as far as this institution is concerned, especially the ones that's volatile like this. And banks are going under left and right. So this is getting there. People are getting ready to lose their mind. When you play with people's money and food, this is going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back. Mark those words. People are going to go batshit crazy.
No, I'd like to. It's for if the car's payments for in cash. I can't use a bank draft.
Are you buying from like a private?
Yeah, it's private.
person?
It's literally from my friend.
From your
And that's what they're trying to stop out. They don't want private transactions because, see, with cash, you can't track a cash purchase. Now, it's true you have serial numbers on a dollar, so dollars can be tracked, but you can't track a cash purchase. Like if I bought a house in cash, you know what I'm saying? Well, that's a bad example. I mean, if I bought a vehicle in cash, they can't track that. If I spend $6,000 on a cash car, a cash vehicle, They can't track that. So they're making it hard for people to even get money out the bank to do things like that because they want control and they want to be able to tax you on every fucking thing. As if we ain't paying fucking taxes enough. You know, you pay taxes on every goddamn thing. You pay taxes on water. You pay taxes on fucking rent. You pay taxes on gas. You pay taxes on food, shelter, clothes. It's like, how much more fucking money do you people want, man? And the American people are so slow because this been going on since the Federal Reserve was established, technically honest, but after they took the dollar off the gold standard back in 71, the Nixon administration, that's when shit became really, really grim for this society, man, okay? And people have just been sitting back in la-la land because they didn't understand. Now the truth is coming out. The Esau is being exposed and people are getting ready to rise up against him, okay? So let me get a precept real quick. This is the book of Proverbs 22, and I'm going to start at verses 10. It says, cast out the scorner, and contention should go out. Yea, strife and reproach should cease. And at this point, Esau was the scorner. Okay, now we use this as far as other Israelites is concerned, but you can use this as Esau. He's the devil. Okay, Esau Edom is causing a lot of pain, and his own people are even suffering. You know, Edomites are exposing Edomites. When you look at 90% of the exposure outside of the prophets is other Edomites, man. Okay, you got this guy, not George Orwell, but what's this guy's name? What's this guy's? Aaron Russo. Okay, you got Alex Jones, even though Alex Jones is controlled opposition, and a lot of these guys are, but you got David Hodges, man. You got this guy, Clayton Morris, and it's just to name a few whistleblowers that's exposing your wickedness, because the scriptures say the things that's done in the dark will come into the light. So no matter what, you're trying to sweep it under the rug and trying to save face for the small hats, but the small hats are pretty much losing the information war. You know, and this is why they're going batshit crazy, because they can't handle the adversity. This is why they're going to come after the prophets, man, because, hey, we exposing these people left and right, but it's just the scriptures. The scriptures say we was going to expose these people. You know, so, I mean, they going to make their move, but at the end of the day, man, the Lord got us, bro. These people can't do a fucking thing to us without Yahweh Shemi, how should I say so? And even if they do manage to get a very few of us, we still going to get the victory in the end. So this man is through, man. He's basically buried himself alive, you know, because he's that stupid. But it says here, let's go down a little bit. Proverbs 22, and I'm gonna start at verses 16. It says, he that oppresseth the poor to increase his riches, and he that giveth to the rich shall surely come to want. Right. And that's so, bro, that's a manifold scripture, because when you look at it, right, it says, he that oppresseth the poor to increase his riches. That's how Esau got rich, off slavery. Okay, then he had what he called fractional reserve banking. He set up a Federal Reserve, okay, which is fraudulent. Okay, the Federal Reserve is a private-owned bank by the elites, and they loan a dollar, or they loan it out at interest. Okay, then they created something which is called the IRS, or Title 4D, which deals with Title 4D deals with child support, alimony, those fraudulent ass institutions. They're not even corporations of the United States. They're private-owned entities. You know, like child support, they will sue you because basically you don't want to do business with them. It's just like McDonald's sending me a letter in the mail saying, well, look, because you didn't want to try the 99-cent double cheeseburger with extra quarter onions, I'm going to take you to court. Now, you can't take me to court because I ain't want to eat your motherfucking genetically people burger, man. That's some bullshit. But people don't know that, man. This is why Jake be getting fucked up in child support, because they don't know the laws of it. You know, and they make it so hard to get from under that shit, but it's the same thing with taxes. Instead, with taxes and more, they just come and put a gun in your face and say, look, we're going to lock your ass up if you don't allow us to take your money. And that's the recipe for disaster, because people are saying, fuck the IRS. I ain't paying no more fucking taxes. Come and get me. Come and find me. People in that spirit. And I'm going to tell you this. It's more people than y'all. So y'all are playing with y'all. Hey, Esau, you're playing with fire, bro. Okay. And it says here, and he that giveth to the rich shall surely come to want. Yeah, that's why we in debt. Okay, it tells us, I believe is it Nahum? I think it's in Haggai. And it says that basically the money we put is like it's like basically like a pocket with a hole in it. You're putting money in a bag with holes. It's like the minute you get your paycheck, you already got rent. Like it got so bad to the point, I set up my bills on auto pay because honestly speaking, I will forget to pay the shit because so many fucking bills. I'm like, all right, I got light, gas. You know what I'm saying? Like, why the hell are we paying for light and gas? You know what I'm saying? I'm paying for water. Like, how the fuck am I paying for water? These are free resources that the earth provides and bring forth in abundance. But now I got to pay a tax on something that the Most High gives us free. That piss anybody off, man. But this is a wicked ass society. You know? So I got light, gas coming out automatically. Water, that's part of the goddamn rent. That goes up. Shit, what else? Fucking phone bill. You know what I'm saying? Child expenses. Fucking car, repairs, insurance, renter's insurance, you know what I'm saying? All this shit. You know what I'm saying? So by the time I get just a little bit more money, it's our half of it, 75% of it is already gone to motherfuckers. It's already gone. It's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? You can't really do anything you want. It's like, damn, if I wanted to do some, put some repairs into the car or something like that, or, get like a nice entertainment system or something like that. It's like I gotta save up 4-5 fucking months to even get the shit. So people are in that spirit. They're pissed off, But it says, verses 22, it says, rob not the poor because he is poor, neither oppress the afflicted in the gate. And that's talking about Israelites. We are afflicted. We are poor, man. Like I said, this whole Title 4D shit, hey, people are exposing it left and right, man. Okay, people are exposing the IRS. People are exposing all these institutions. And this is why the small hats are coming up with certain talking points to try to counteract the truth because they want to be able to make it illegal to expose them. This is why a lot of times when them guys go up before a house and they speak in Congress and people that's exposing their ass, this is why they try to out them. Or eventually they will assassinate them like, nah, you talking too much. Because just like a rat doesn't want to get caught in a trap. A rat would take the cheese while you sleep, but you catch his ass, he's gonna look crazy, and if he don't attack you, he gonna run from you. But it says here, rob not the poor because he is poor, neither oppress the afflicted in the gate. It says, for Yahweh will plead their cause and spoil the souls of them that spoil them. So you fucking devils are through. All right, all this WHO talk, and then you got you're putting people's health in the hands of unelected officials. Like this clown Biden is basically signing over the sovereignty to the WEF or WHO. I don't know, same shit in my opinion. But he's signing over these particular sovereign rights of America to these corporations. So basically they're going to dictate how you handle this, what you wear, how you do this, how you look. You know what I'm saying? Instead of 6 feet, now you got a distance 12. It's going to be crap. Oh, it's required you have to wear MASK inside your car in order to go get gas type shit. And you're going to have dummies that's going to do it. But if they pull this shit again, I don't think these people going to really go for it this time because they are already fed up. They know what the first one did. That put a lot of people out of jobs and misplaced their home. A lot of people lost businesses behind that. Okay, so yeah, people are, this man is really barking up a hornet's nest. All right, but I'm going to play a little bit more of the video and we're going to get a couple more precepts and that'll be it.
Friend?
Yeah, but he wants it in cash.
Can he give you like anything that you purchase it from him?
How rude.
No, you don't need that. Bro, what is it? I'm only asking for 3. What is this? It's my money. I'm allowed to withdraw from my own bank account.
Yeah, so I can.
You said that what's the maximum limit you can give a withdrawal to a customer? It's $3,000 on the date. You've already mentioned that multiple times.
Yeah, not today.
Why not today?
Today I would need the bank draft or I would get an invoice.
But what you need proof of what it is? Why is that? And why is that? Why is that? Why do you need me to tell you what it is? What kind of proof is that? I bring in a note? Like what is that going to change? I don't understand.
So that way
You need to give my money. I'm not taking a bank drive. I would like cash, please.
Yeah, I won't be able to give you cash today.
I won't be able to give you cash
sit here
today.
until you give me cash, so I'm not gonna leave.
Yeah, she wouldn't get her fucking head cracked open all because she wants to follow orders of some wicked ass institution that she don't even know. These people are in big trouble, man. So anyway, let's go here. Because the Lord is really getting ready to shut Egypt down. This place is wicked as hell, bro. And honestly speaking, hey, we've been ready for this shit. I've been ready for this place to be destroyed decades ago. And I ain't even that old. All right, so this is the book of Isaiah 19:1. It says, the burden of Egypt Behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, and he shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt should be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt should melt in the midst of it. Yeah, man, the Lord is getting ready to turn up the spirits out here, and he's already turning them up. Like, there's a different spirit in the air because people, man, I mean, layoffs at an all-time high. When you go to work, nobody's really engaged in work anymore. Okay, nobody's really engaged in this work culture outside of the fucking black woman. That's it. She's the only one that's happy to go to work and be a boss bitch. Everybody else is just like, man, the hell with this shit. Let's get it over with. And that's the spirit that, you know, the men of the Lord are in. We're like, look, man, the hell with this place. Let's just come on and get it over with. Because Babylon is like literally on borrowed time. Okay. But it says here, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, kingdom against kingdom, because right now there's a division being created. So if you notice, Esau, he likes to create divisions among people to take attention away from himself. And that's the whole narrative of the small hats. You know, if they can, like this guy, Dr. Falsey, they getting ready to lock his ass. That nigga needs to be locked up and buried. He needs to be buried alive, man, seriously. Because he spread so much lies and false information, and they've silenced people that came out about the shit they were doing, and they're still pushing this damn narrative, man. Why ain't nobody talking about the shit that he did? All the false narratives he came up on podium telling people that they have to do this and that, and find out that it was a bunch of lies and deceit. Okay, the 3-letter word, they didn't already change their narratives. Doctors are coming out that was part of that organization and exposing the tyrannical fact that it was all a psyop. And people lost their lives by putting things inside them that didn't belong there. And when you bring this information out, everybody's looking at you like, you're being a sea theorist. Nah, man, shut up. You people are dumb. All right? The prophets, we already knew what it was. I said, watch this. I said, when they push this, they're going to scare a lot of people into submitting to it. And people that went down there like jackasses. And now, hey, some of them are sick, getting ready to go to the spirit world. And a lot of them are in the spirit world right now as we speak. You know, hey, we here. Hey, we held on. We kept it, you know, we kept it tight. And hey, the Lord dealt, hey, he helped, man. The Lord brought us through it, you know. So, hey, call lawyer. How about Shemi Hawashai, man? Look, when you have faith, a little faith could go a long way. The Lord said it. He said, if you have faith as a mustard seed, you can move mountains, man. Okay? It doesn't, and I'm not saying it doesn't require, it requires faith. Sincere faith, but every man has a different level measure of faith. Why your faith may be up here because what's required of you, your faith may be down here, but that's required of you, but you still have faith in that. It's not the fact you're lacking, but every man have their measure of faith through the gift they're given. You see? So your faith is on this level because of your requirements, then you have that and you hold on to it, man. That's your talent, that's your penny, you push it. You know? And it says, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, which is these Babylonians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, everyone against his neighbor, city against city, kingdom against kingdom, and the spirit of Egypt shall fall in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols and to the charmers and to them that have familiar spirits and to wizards, man. Okay, when you go to these, the W to the H to the O and the WWF, I say it that way. These are people who these people were seeking out for answers, man. Okay? Dr. Falsey is a fucking wizard. He's a warlock. Kill Gates, he's a warlock, man. Okay? How the hell is a guy that's supposed to have been over Microsoft that was barely a college fucking graduate? He wasn't smart at all. He didn't invent shit. He just stole patents off the Negroes' invention. This man ain't invent shit. Okay, his father's just a goddamn eugenist. That's all he is. He didn't invent the whole come up with Microsoft. He just basically covered it. You know? And people all think, oh, Bill Gates. No, Bill Gates is a damn devil. Okay, I don't give a damn what anybody say. Only stupid niggas believe in that. But regardless of that, these are the idols and, the wizards and them that have familiar spirits, people with psychics. Hey, you see what happened to the black woman last week during the eclipse? She murdered her husband and one of her kids and threw him out on the highway and killed herself. You know what I'm saying? She was into that astrology shit, but look what happened to her. You know, and I will give the Egyptians over into the hand of a cruel lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them, says the Lord of hosts. Yeah. You know, it's these Edomites. Let's get one more precept and then we'll end it. Because ain't no way in hell, man, Man, I was getting vexed for that man because I'm like, the man just want $3,000 out. Like, what the fuck, man? Just get a man his money. But you don't own anything. In Canada, the worst thing you Canadians could have done was allow the government to not allow you to have means to defend yourself. When you people understand history and you understand how the chips are turning through the rulership of these people, then you will understand how future is going to play out because you see it. Look at the Weimar Republic. Look at Look at Stalin's execution squads. Look at the Third Reich. You know what I'm saying? Look at all these, man, Look at all these particular regimes that had their way with the people. All oppression. That's the only way Esau rules oppressively, man. He's the oppressor. He's not telling you, well, you can't buy your weapons because he wants the world to be a safer place. No, he wants to basically put your ass in subjection. He wants to come in and bully you. That's what he does, man. This man is not right. All right. This is the book of James 5:1. Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl, for your misery should come upon you. It says, your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eating, and your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it with fire. It says, ye have heaped treasure together for the last days. Yeah. You know, the elites are hoarding gold, silver, rubies, jewels. You know, all the world's wealth, they're hoarding them in bunkers and underground facilities, man, and they're not doing a damn thing with it. But yet they're causing much destruction and tyranny on the earth. Mass sickness, mass death. You know, it's to the point that you can't even get a real cloudy day because it's full of chemicals, or you can't get a completely sunny day because it's haze from the chemicals. It's like, goddamn, you fucked every way. This is why the earth needs a new rulership, man. Under the authority of Yahushai, who the road enemy calls Christ, this world will thrive and it will become the paradise of Eden that it was always intended on it being. Okay, we're gonna actually have life. We're gonna have substance. And when we go outside in the kingdom, it ain't gonna be no fucking haze on a sunny day. You know, it's gonna be a beautiful, clear sky, man. When I say blue, blue. When I see, it's so bad to the point the leaves are not even vibrant green anymore. It's like a dull green because everything is dying. He's killing nature. You know. But it says, behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you kept back by fraud, cries, and the cries of them which enter have reaped. It says, and the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth, which is the Lord of the armies, man. And, you know, hey, we're all oppressed in this society. You know, don't feel bad. Hey, we go to the bank and ask for money. Hey, they gonna trip on us too. This is why, you know, you have like an online banking account, you know, something that you could, like a generic account you could put your money in that doesn't really require a teller. And if you do want to go to a teller or an ATM, you know, you want to get a certain limit, but, you know, you can still get your money out. So, but anyway, we going to end it here, giving all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Lord's will you edified into the next lesson. Shalom.